Hi everybody, SoundTestroom here, and we're going to take a look at Robotic Drums. This is brilliant. This app is brilliant. It's a drum synthesizer, okay, so no samples, tiny file size, runs an audio bus, good to go. But what's cool about this is that it has an improbability factor that you can build into your rhythms. So I'm just going to take these little lines down here. So, sorry, this represents 16 track beat, okay? So if I was to hit, let me just check, yep, and there's nothing in the rest of these. So you have 6 drum sounds you can play, so 6 drum sounds to build up a pattern. So now we've got some sounds on 1 and some sounds on track 2. So let's just hit play here. Okay, real basic 4 on the floor there. Okay, now, like I said, we can change the sound. So we have an oscillator and a noise generator for each of the 6 sounds. Okay, so it's basically a drum sequence, but we can do other stuff with it as well. So, say for instance, I wanted to change the frequency of this bass drum. Let's take this on number 2. Let's take the oscillator level down a little bit. That's mainly a noise sound. Yeah. See? So we've got on the noise, we can control the decay, the filter type, which is high or low, the cutoff, the resonance for it. The decay. Okay. So you get the idea of that. Okay, so we'll have a look at the oscillator now on the bass drum. We can change the oscillator type. Square, saw or sine. Sine wave is good for bass drums. A modulation type. Modulation speed, and the oscillator level again. Now, what this does is absolutely superb. This is how the probability factor works. If I move this down to say halfway, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just take those out so you can hear. See, probability is it'll play, not play, and we can set different probability levels, and then we can do this for this. And we can add our up to 5 of these, and we can obviously change the sounds. Okay, so you get that bit so far. Now if we go over to here, where it says pads, we can see what pads are triggering, and then we can preview the noise of each pad. Okay, so we'll start it back off again. Again, there's our synthesizer with our noise and our oscillator for every single track. Now here's where our pattern works. Now, just let me stop that a sec. That's pattern 1. You can program up to 16 patterns and then play them live into like audio bus into your DAW or something. Okay, this is your session view. Okay, so you can save your session that you're in now. Okay, so I've just programmed that. I want to save it, and I'll call it I don't know, session 1. Save. Now if I hit load, there's session 1, which I've just created. There's one I did yesterday called Dougal, and these other ones are ones that come with it. So if we just select bounce, for instance, load. Then we can go to our pattern, and we're on pattern 2 to start. So obviously pattern 1 and 2 are the same. Pattern 3 is different. We can set our quantization or our tempo. And of course each of these different tracks as well can also have the probability factor built into them. So if we're on pattern 4, we go to the sequence there. That was the same, we can change that around a bit. Let's add some. And if I wanted to save that one, I could. So you can get a good idea here of how you could build up 16 patterns, save them, play them live into Audio Bus. It's great fun. This probability thing is absolutely incredible because you can just draw it in. It's fast, it's easy to use, it's great fun to play with this app. I really dig this app. Alright guys, that was Robotic Drums, and it's really cool and you should get it. Alright, see you later.